So I go and I run around the island and I just see a huge puddle of blood with Zach laying in the middle of it. Okay, this is the first time I'm filming a video without a coffee and I am stressed. Okay, I'm lying, I have one right here. I just want to seem energetic without it. You guys caught me. Whatever. But that's not the point of this video. And I know what you guys are saying. Oh my god, Andrew, you're so weird. And it's funny you say that word weird because that's actually what this video is about. Last week, I had the weirdest day I think I've ever had. Don't quote me on that because we all know my life here. But it was very strange. And that's what this video is going to be about because it was such an eventful, weird day that I feel like I have to tell you guys about it. Also, I'd just like to point out that I'm doing a video standing up because effort. And also, it's like daytime out because daylight savings time and my room looks blue for once. So, props to me for that. You who's watching this, are you, subscribed? Because if you're not, why? So yeah, go do that. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up before we get into it. With that being said, let's get right into this very weird day I had. You know, I told a lot of my friends about this day and they're like, oh my god, only this stuff happens to you, Andrew. And I know some people could probably think I'm lying if you don't know me as a person, but the reason why I started a YouTube channel is because weird shit happens to me. It's not like I started a YouTube channel and I'm like, oh my god, like what am I gonna talk about? I started it because weird stuff happens to me. So don't be calling me a liar, I swear this stuff happens. I just attract weird shit. Okay, so my day started off where I met up with my cousin Adriana, you guys know her, and I was going to get a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, which I do every single day. Like, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing weird there. I go in and it's not my normal people. Usually the people there like know me. They'll talk to me and they just know my whole order. I don't even have to tell them what I want and it's just really easy, smooth sailing, great day. Not this time. It was this girl who was like kind of like maybe in her late 20s, early 30s and I thought she was nice. I really don't know. Like, I don't know. Hear me out. I go up and do my normal thing. I order a large iced coffee with a turbo shot and extra almond milk. No sweetener because I'm a petite little boy. And she must have been new or something because she was trying really hard and she offered me like a donut or a muffin, which I always say no to because again, petite little boy. But this day I was feeling risky. I wanted something. I was having a sweet tooth. I was like, you know what? I never do it. I might as well just get something. So I got a chocolate glazed donut. You know, the ones with the sprinkles on top. Delicious. So we're just going about our day. My cousin got her coffee, I got mine, it's great. I got my donut, I'm walking out, and as I'm walking out, I go, have a nice day, to the cashier. Where she then goes, oh, you too. But that's not the weird part. You know, that just seems like a normal encounter, like normal Dunkin' Donuts encounter. No, the weird part happens now. As I'm walking out, I hear her go, enjoy your diabetes. Like me, who never gets a donut, barely eats sugar, she tells me to enjoy my diabetes. Literally, my jaw just dropped and I looked at my cousin. We both just stared at each other like, did that seriously just happen? I have not seen the girl there since and I go there every day. So I don't know if she did something else where she was fired. I obviously didn't tell on her because I just don't know. It was so strange. Enjoy your diabetes? It's so rude. Is it me? Not worth the full story time, but worth it to be in this very strange day. So let's move along with the rest of my day. My cousin Adriana then goes on with the rest of her day and I meet up with my friend Stephanie because we were gonna go get lunch at this pizzeria that I get lunch at almost every day. It's my favorite place to eat. So me and Stephanie go into this pizzeria and it's kind of like a place where you can sit in the front and order quick food like pizza or a salad, or you could sit in the back restaurant part. Now we always sit in the front because we are not classy enough for the back and I just like to, you know, be quick about what I do. We ordered our food at the front counter and then when I looked at the front like seating area, there were no seats available. The people behind the counter, like they know me and they realized there were no seats available, so they were like, oh Andrew, like it's fine, you could just sit in the back. Don't worry about it, you can order from the front but sit in the back, it's fine, because I'm there so often and they kind of cater to me. So we go and we sit down. I actually ordered chicken parmesan without the breading and of course without the cheese because I'm not trying to have diarrhea for the next 3 days. You guys know that. Now as I'm sitting waiting for my food, I'm talking to Stephanie, my best friend. We're just talking about our life and this woman comes running up to the table and she was kind of older but not like old, like maybe 60s. She comes running up to the table and she starts yelling at me about my phone. She's kind of just saying like, oh, like you shouldn't have that there, like you shouldn't have that, blah, 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 like saying all this stuff. She must think I'm on a date with Stephanie and telling me to like pay attention to the girl and like not be on my phone. But then this lady starts yelling at me and telling me I shouldn't have my phone in my pocket. So then I got really confused and I was kind of just like, huh? And all this seems normal, but again, it gets weird because this video is about my very weird day. I was very confused why she didn't want me to have my phone in my pocket, but then was yelling at me for having my phone. It was just very confusing to me. She then, in the middle of this restaurant, screams, don't keep it in your pocket, it's bad for your ball sack. I was in shock. She starts going on and on about my scrotum and my ball sack. and screaming this so everyone can hear, and I'm just sitting there like, I was just checking Instagram, I'm just trying to be a social media guru, like and she started telling me that she knew someone, it must have been in her family. I honestly, I blacked out, I was nervous, but she starts pulling out Polaroids, and she's like, oh, this was him, like, don't keep it in your pocket, and like, thank you so much, lady, for caring about me, but like, a time and a place, you know what I mean? So then she starts saying how she had breast cancer, and she's telling me all about it. You know, I'm just trying to eat my food, but I want to hear her story. Like, I'm a supporter of anyone who had cancer and overcame it, whatever. So then this woman, in the middle of the restaurant, lifts up her shirt to show me that she had her boobs taken off. I don't know, there's probably a proper word for that, but she had them taken off. And I could lie and say that it was bare skin, but she did have a t-shirt underneath, but like, she just lifted it up like this, like she was flashing me. Again, I was nervous. And yes, I support anyone who had breast cancer, but weird. That's weird, guys. I'm not being mean here, like, I support her, God bless her soul, but weird. So that was it. She told me to remember what she told me, and lady, I just want you to know, you will never be forgotten. I will remember that forever. This is when I started realizing this day is kind of weird. Like, there must be something with the stars going on right now because this is just like a weird day. So then me and Steph had to go to CVS. I had to get like my normal hairspray and face wash and all that stuff. So we go to CVS and Steph was gonna wait in the car and I was gonna run in, and I told her, I was like, I'm gonna be so fast. And like, then in my head, you know when you tell someone you're gonna be fast and then when you come back, you want them to be like, oh my God, that was fast. That's kind of what I was doing. I wanted to come back and I wanted Stephanie to be like, oh my God, Andrew, that was so fast. How did you do that? So I was like on a mission, you know what I mean? So I got out of the car and I'm running. Now the CVS in my town, like, to get in, the door's kind of on a diagonal, and then there's a wall like this way, and then a wall like this way. So the door's literally just on a corner. So I'm going along one of the walls, and I go to turn in the door, and as I'm turning, I see this very attractive man, around my age, walking out. He was dressed very nice, had like facial hair, he was very attractive. Now it's not like I'm gonna flirt with this guy because you guys know I'm in a relationship, but like, you don't want to look like an asshole in front of an attractive person, whether it's a guy or girl, you know what I mean? You just don't. So I'm going and I see this very attractive man walking out, and I kind of thought the doors were gonna open quicker than they did, so I did this really awkward step, and then when the door started opening, I just wanted to get in quick. I didn't even want to look, but again, when they started opening, they were going slower than I thought. They were only open about this much before I made a run for it, and only my head went through. And instead of being like discreet or casual, no, because why would Andrew TMI do that? I literally ran into them and they hit right here and they went like, I screamed, ow! Which is the least subtle thing I could have done. And the guy literally laughed in my face and goes, that sucks. And Stephanie then told me that she saw him laughing on his way to his car. Literally laughing at me. Which again, I don't care who it was embarrassing either way. So I did my stuff at CVS, I got in the car and I took Steph home, and then when I pulled in her driveway, we said goodbye, she got out of my car, and I think I was either answering a text back or just scrolling through Instagram or something, just in her driveway really quick. I see like this black SUV pull up in front of her house, and she lives on like, not a main road, but it has like a double yellow line. So it pulls up in front of her house, and a woman gets out with like a hood and a big black jacket, and she's holding her bag. She just starts running up to Stephanie's house, and she definitely didn't notice I was in my car, because I have an electric car, and when you like sit in it for a minute, it completely just shuts off. So she just runs right past me and right up to Stephanie's front door, and she starts like wiggling the doorknob and like trying to get in, and I was like, does Steph know this woman? And like, I usually know everyone Steph knows because she's like my sister. I know like her whole family and everyone she knows, and it's not many people because she's not a very social person. But yeah, this woman is literally at her front door, like jiggling her front door, then checking all her windows, and then goes to like Steph's apartment door and is jiggling that door and like putting her hip against it, like trying to get in. So then she goes back to the front door, and again with her hip, she's literally trying to get in, and I was like, what the fuck is this woman doing? So once this lady realized that like all the entries to Steph's house were all locked, she runs right back to her car, which she left the door open to on this road, and just got in it and drove away, and like we never saw her again. None of this stuff I'm telling you is like a big story time, but it's all weird, and it all happened in the same day. Diabetes, ballsack lady, embarrassing myself in CVS, and home intruder, like it all happened in the same day. So then I do what I gotta do. I go home, I shower, I get ready for bed, and then I head to Zach's because I was sleeping there that night. So we just watched a little TV, and then we went to sleep. And you think the day would end there. But let me tell you, there was something in the stars this day, because, oh boy, I'm laying in bed and it's like the middle of the night, and you know when like you're dreaming and someone's like calling you and it becomes like a part of your dream because you don't wake up yet? So I hear like, Andrew, 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 and I'm not waking up. I'm like kind of like in that like little middle area of waking up and sleeping, and then all of a sudden I hear help. So then like I woke up and I snapped out of it, and I see that Zach's not next to me. I'm like the biggest worrier, especially about Zach. So I was like, what the hell happened? And he's all the way upstairs. He's not next to me. I don't know where he is, and I hear him screaming help. I run out of the room and I see that the door to upstairs is open, so I knew he was up there. I go and I run upstairs, and when you go upstairs, you're just in the middle of the kitchen, and I literally don't see anything. I just see the kitchen. What the hell, where is he? And then I hear him from like the other side of the island, like in the kitchen on the floor, and he's like, help. I go and I look, and there is just a puddle of blood around him, and he's laying in it. Now, blood makes me very queasy, but when you see someone you love in that situation, you don't even think about it. So I was like, oh my God, what happened? Here I'm thinking he like got shot or something. But no, that was not the case. Basically, Zach was going up the stairs to go to the bathroom and he kind of misstepped and only caught a step with his toes. And since he didn't know he was only gonna catch it with his toes, he wasn't using any of the muscle there. So they kind of just bent back and all split right along here. Literally just split right open. Like, I'm literally covering them with paper towel. I'm like in the blood on the floor. It was like a nightmare. And then once like things started calming down, I realized that like I was queasy and I was like, oh no. He lives with like his best friend and his best friend's mom came down and she was helping. Thank God for Deb. Honestly, thank God for Deb. Because then I started like passing out. I was getting so dizzy. Deb literally had to like help Zach's foot and then get me like seltzer water, and I had to like sit on the ground next to Zach in this like big pile of blood because I realized that I was queasy. I honestly wish I was more of a help. But yeah, like all that stuff happened in one day. Does anyone else think that's weird, or is it just me? I literally couldn't handle it anymore. I didn't even want to go to sleep because I was like, what else could possibly happen today? And I figured I might as well share it with you guys. But yeah, if you guys did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, but really subscribe. And follow me on all my social medias because you guys know I am popping on my social medias, especially Twitter and Instagram lately too. I've been doing good with that. Have I said that before? I don't know like if I repeat myself in these videos. I really don't know. I wish I watched my own videos. Oh, I guess I can tell you guys, I am gonna be at Playlist Live Orlando next month. I'll be there with Loey, Swoozy, the twins, Nicole, everyone. All my friends, we're all gonna be there. Come meet the squad, it's gonna be great. And yeah, that's it for this weird video. Until next week, I will see you guys next week. Bye.